You're listening to Off the Vine with Kaitlyn Bristowe.
Hey, Vinos, real quick, if you are listening right now, which obviously you are or you wouldn't be hearing this, can you hit the subscribe or follow button on whatever platform you're on? Please. That one simple thing helps more than you even realize. It allows me to keep growing on this podcast and making these episodes the best they can possibly be, obviously for you. That's the only favor I'm going to ever ask, okay? It truly means the world to me. Thank you. Now let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome to Off the Vine. I'm your host, Kaitlyn Bristowe, and today my big brother dreams have come true. I was like, Ashley, when can you get on the next flight and come to Off the Vine? And she did it really quick. So she's here in the studio today, Ashley Hollis, winner of this season's Big Brother. I'm obviously going to talk to her all about the cheat mans, Vinny and Morgan's relationship, what she saw in the house, what her thoughts are around it, her Elle Woods moment of the mic drop, her incredible speeches that I think won her the game, and a bunch of questions from you at home. So stay tuned for this wildly entertaining episode of Off the Vine. Okay, so we were just saying you're not a social media marketing manager, which I was like, my advice to people when they go on reality TV is usually, don't try and be somebody you're not. Right. But in your case, I'm like, it actually was such an Elle Woods mic drop moment. Like the whole thing was so perfect how you did that. But my question is, how did you keep that up the whole time? Because that's harder than anything in itself.
It was hard. I had to constantly, dumbing myself down, which I've heard they showed that moment on the camera. Because I don't remember what the conversation was, but I remember I was having to act so dumb it hurt. Yeah. And I walked into the writing room and I was like,
it's exhausting.
This is exhausting trying to keep this up. Yes. I've been trying to keep up. I was trying to remember, I had like a social media marketing internship in undergrad.
Okay.
It was at this place called like Be Social Talent Agency.
Okay.
And so I was trying to channel all of that energy. Yeah. I actually worked with some like bachelor people.
Did I remember. You really?
Yeah, I worked like on a Becca Tilly, like on her blog and
Amazing.
stuff. Yeah, this is when I was like,
Becca Tilly's literally coming over to my house in like 5 days.
No way! Yeah. Oh my gosh! Well, Becca, I worked on your vlog like 5 years ago.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so I was trying to channel that energy and just remember the topics and trying to remember like, brand events. But there were some questions I couldn't answer, and I was like,
would people ask you something and you would just have to bullshit your way through?
I would have to BS my way. The whole way
but
through.
I feel like you could do that because your whole, we'll get there. The speeches at the end, I was like,
thank you.
It was amazing because I also am like, I'm a live feeder, not to the point where I'm like, I have not missed a live feed. Like, but I would be creepy enough that I would leave it on at night. And sometimes I'd like wake up and hear people snoring.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're like a Big Brother fan.
No, I'm a huge Big Brother fan.
Okay, wait, I'm glad because that means you actually know my game because apparently I got a terrible edit.
No, I know, but I don't think you got a terrible edit actually.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting that you even say that because I was going to ask, like, does everybody just love you? Because I felt you got a very lovable edit.
Yes, no, I got a lovable edit. But anytime I went on live, which I only gone on live like 3 times, but when I do go on live, I see all of the messages and they're like, your edit did not like do you justice to like your game. You were
that
like
I agree with.
Fun character, I guess, like a comedic relief.
Yeah.
Which I'll take that too. But
even you're just doing that right now. I'm like, oh my God, that's so diary room of you. It like reminds me because I literally been watching since 2003.
Stop.
Yes. Like I'm pretty sure that was the first season.
Oh my gosh. Like, wait, I love that.
I'm really, my whole family, we have family group chats. Like,
get out.
Yes, we are diehard fans. So I was like, it's just so crazy to me that you could go in and actually keep up that facade of like dumbing yourself down because
acting.
Like, was Vinny shitting his pants at the end?
Shitting. Like shitting his pants. Yeah. I remember looking over and I saw his face. He's like,
yeah. I could picture the face he's doing because I was like, he has no idea. He thought he had that in the bag.
Had it in the bag.
And so watching you do that final speech, like it was iconic. I truly was like screaming because I didn't see it coming either. Not that I didn't think you deserved to win. I didn't see the speech the way, and you had it dialed.
Yeah. No, I did. I literally had been practicing. Well, actually I was late. Morgan had been practicing. Love Morgan, but she thought she was winning the game for weeks.
Of course.
And so
I did too.
Yeah, me too. No, same. And she, here's the thing. I actually didn't think Morgan would win at a certain point. Probably a few weeks before, just because everybody was targeting her.
Yeah.
She wasn't
she was just winning
the
everything.
most like loved person in the house, but
Right.
she kept winning. So then at that point, I think after her 4th win, I was like, okay, she's going to win the game. She's just going to comp her way out, which she quite almost did.
I thought Keanu was going to do that too.
I thought Keanu was going to do that too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I thought for sure. I was like, he just can't lose.
Any time we wanted to get him out, he would win.
Yeah.
Every single time. Whether it was Blockbuster, we're like, okay, cool, we finally got him on the block on eviction night.
Yeah.
Wins the Blockbuster.
Every time.
Every time.
It was crazy. So Morgan was practicing her speech and you were like...
Yes. Oh, at one point, I remember 2 weeks before, she was asking me like, what should I say? Or like whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, she like...
What should I say, like when I win?
Yes. No, like she thought she had it in the bag, which is fair.
No.
I also thought she had it in the bag.
But you never know until it's over.
You never know.
Yeah.
Like, but a lot of players this season were like that.
What?
Mickey was talking about final 2, week 3.
I know. I know. I did notice a few people. I was like, Mickey was one of the ones who I was like rooting for her so hard at the beginning.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh, she thinks she's it.
No, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. I remember she asked me who should she sit next to in the final 2.
Oh.
This was week 5.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't make it to jury. I like it. She just
crazy.
It was crazy. I think that was one of the things I had to my advantage was that a lot of the players really were looking way far ahead.
Yeah.
That they would miss what was right in front of them, which is why you see early eliminations like Jimmy and Mickey, people who were literally at the top.
I couldn't believe Jimmy went home so early.
I was gagged.
I was so gagged.
I was gagged.
I couldn't believe it because I was like, oh, this guy's going far. But
I thought he was going
that
far.
was another thing with the edits. I'm like, you could tell he was like, I'm going to make good TV.
Yes.
And then he like shot his shot too hard or something. I don't know.
Absolutely. Overplayed his hand. I mean, he apparently was trying to get me out. Not necessarily out, but he wanted to put me up like week 3 or 4.
Really? I don't remember.
Which was crazy. I'm like,
I
wasn't going against you.
But do you truly think at that point it's just so easy to go after whoever made a little like the whole shower gate thing? Like they're like, well, that's just the easy way to do it. Like everybody's on board. Let's get her out.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
But it's like he didn't put me on the block week 2 when he was HOH.
Right.
So I'm like, the fact that he was trying to put me on the block after that, if he won again, I'm like, I thought we were good. Like I thought we were working together. It just, his moves did not make, even getting Amy out. Like you got Amy out on your HOH.
I know. And have you talked to him at all?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always
He
wonder
texts me
that
a lot.
too. He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Cause did you ask him questions? Like, do you ask the other?
I haven't asked any. Not yet. No, I've just been so in my own world. But he has to get drinks. He said he's going to be in New York next week. So
amazing.
I will be asking him. I'll be grilling him.
Yeah. You should like make it into your own little podcast.
Oh, literally.
I do think that's why you're up on the block early on because it was just you have to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And can I just clear the record here?
Please.
It was a 30-minute shower, and I did watch episode 1. 30 minutes max, like including the outside the shower routine, like
that's
including
nothing.
like skincare.
Yeah. Oh
and,
wow.
like, all of those things.
Okay.
30 minutes. Okay. And I saw the edit. They completely edited out the entire conversation because I actually was like, no, he was like, shower up here, please. Like, da da da. And I was like, no, like, it feels weird. I feel like you need to at least take a shower first or just enjoy your first night. And he's like, no, please. Like, I don't want to shower right now. He's like, I want to unpack all my clothes. Like, I want to chill. I'm like, oh, he's like, go get your stuff. Bring it up here.
Why wouldn't you?
They skipped that entire conversation.
Damn it. This is the Big Brother edits make me mad because I'm like, that's why we have live feeds so we can see everything. But then they're like, ooh,
but then the live feeds weren't on the first week.
Oh, they weren't?
No, they're not. They weren't on until Sunday.
Your live feeds were going viral on TikTok.
I had no idea, obviously.
And did Kelly really not understand how the live feeds work?
I have no idea about Kelly. That girl's a question mark for me. I don't know what is going on in her brain. I remember she was campaigning to stay, what was it, week 7?
Yeah.
This girl tells me she's going to put me on the block as a pawn. I'm like, girl, I'm clicking the evict button immediately if you get on that block and don't win the blockbuster. Because what? Who tells someone they're going to put you on the block?
Has she never watched the show before?
She says she's only watched 2 seasons, which I'm starting to believe her with her gameplay.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense because when she found out those live feeds were 24/7, she totally started acting different.
Stop, really?
Yes. Yeah, she was a lot more quiet. And when she realized,
Get out.
Yeah, it was fascinating.
Oh, that's fascinating.
So when you were like on the block, at that early, are you mentally and emotionally like so stressed out, or are you like, what is going through your mind?
Okay, week 1 was the only time I was stressed the whole season.
Really?
Yes, I was very like chill and relaxed. Honestly, because I was never a target again.
Yeah.
But week 1, oh my gosh, I wasn't stressed this day 2 though, even though the rumors were swirling because Vince was telling me, I know what happened. You didn't shower for a long time. Like, why would I care? You know what I mean? He's like, me and you know the truth, so why do you care what everyone else says? And I'm like, right.
You're right.
Yeah. And then after after that, I'm like, you know what? Something about me, I just didn't trust him. I feel like being a lawyer, I have a very good radar and sense of people, a good feel, a good judgment, and I could just feel something felt off about him.
About Vinny.
Yes. And so that was why I kept going up. Also, people kept telling me to go up. Like, that's something they also didn't show. I saw the Catherine thing because I've watched that episode. These are the only episodes I've watched. Episodes 1 and then the finale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are the only ones I watched.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, good start, right?
Yeah.
But I saw the thing with Catherine is people literally had told me to go in. They were like, go in and talk to him.
What was the thing with Catherine?
They showed a scene of me like interrupting their conversation.
Oh, right.
And then trying to make it, you know what I mean? Seem like I'm bitchy probably, but everybody was telling me to go in. They're like, Catherine's definitely not going up. So go in and talk to him because you might be going up.
Right.
And so I just remember that being like a little bit stressed because everybody in the house was telling me like, because everyone was trying to pretend like that they were my best friend just in case I stayed and didn't go up. And they're like, you got to go talk to him. Like you might be in trouble.
How do you, like, trust issues galore I would have in that house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was like a cheating ex-boyfriend every week.
Yeah, it really is. Because like everybody is lying to some degree or going behind your back and like building alliances and you don't know ever. And it's like, it's just like a house of paranoia at all times.
All times.
Okay, obviously there were a few major moves in the game that shifted everything in your favor. But obviously the final head of household was like the most important thing ever. But I'm trying to remember what you said in your speech. You really strategized in a complete different way than most people. Like people want to build their resume with the comp wins and they really want to do this social game and this, but you were in the background on the sidelines, puppeteering and like structuring it in your favor without anybody even knowing. How did you do that without people knowing?
Oh my gosh.
Was anyone ever onto you?
No, it was fully the Elle Woods thing. Like it was fully, which I'm still trying to like unpack that to make sure I'm not bringing that into my real personality.
Yeah.
When you do something for so long, it becomes like method acting. Like you're literally.
Method acting. That's exactly what I was thinking when you said trying to not to bring it into my real life because that can totally happen.
Yes. And I fully was method acting. I mean, I did acting before the show, just in my real life. Like I grew up doing musical theater and like all of those things. And like in college, when I went to LMU, which is Marymount University in LA, I was like signed to an agency and I was like really trying to like make it. And then I decided to go to law school. So pushed it all to the side. But I like still had all those tools. So I fully like got into the character. I watched the movie like 6 times and I was like, And so that's when you see the dumb jokes like come in. I'm like, Katy Perry went to the moon. Like, you know, like.
Wait, what happened with the C'est la vie thing? What did you say?
C.S. La vie.
Yeah. Was that part of the joke?
Halfway. Halfway. Because I saw it on the bottom that it said C'est la vie in parentheses. But I was like, how funny would it be? Like, okay, a lot of people do this when they do like a documentary or something. Or like, what is that called? Like a, I guess a documentary. Like they're doing someone's life story.
Yes. Yeah.
They will watch like everything about that person to like get into the character so they feel like they are that person. Yes. And so I was like, this is what I'm going to do because I cannot have these people thinking I'm intelligent. The intelligent ones always go home soon.
It's so true. Yeah, because if you had done Showergate and they knew you were smart,
oh my gosh, I'm out. Bye. Like
that's crazy.
Yes. And so everyone genuinely thought it was dumb. I mean, I saw Zach, he did an interview after the show and they were like, describe each person with one word. And Zach said dumb for Ashley.
No, he didn't.
He did. And then the interviewer was like, so did you know that she's actually an attorney? And his jaw was dropped.
Oh my gosh. What did Will say?
Oh my gosh. Will was gagged. I told him like week.
Oh, you did?
I told him like week 3 or 4. He's the only person in the house that knew. It was when I thought he was going to go home.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Your guys' relationship was so sweet.
Oh my gosh, I love Will.
He seems like such a lovable, easygoing guy.
He is. He's so funny too.
Yeah. Is he?
Yes. He's like a hoot. He's literally hilarious. One of the funniest people in the house, which I don't know if they showed that. But no, we were tight. Like
I wasn't surprised when he was in the top 3 for America's favorite player because I was like, I loved him.
Love.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And he kept my secret until obviously I heard jury. He told it, but I think it was in my favor.
They didn't show any Jury House this season.
Really?
Nothing. Not one time.
Stop.
Yeah.
You know, because I haven't seen the episodes yet.
Yeah. No, they didn't show Jury House once. What was going on there? They didn't show people showing up, doing the whole thing. It was like too juicy of the cheat mance going on when they were like,
oh my gosh, I know. And like apparently the whole end of the show was about that, which is crazy.
That's what my TikTok was all about the cheat mance. Like Good. And it was so funny because I did a Instagram and I was like doing witchy voodoo to get Vinny sent home, and then I heard him and you talking about me on the live feeds, and he's like, "Oh, she's my favorite bachelorette." I was like, "And we take it back." I was like, "Oh shit,
that is so funny."
I know. I messaged him after and I was like, "I'm really sorry. I should know better than that to contribute to like the online hate."
Yeah.
But I'm like, in my head, it's just a funny joke. But like when you come off and like everyone hates you, I'm like,
they did brief us on that about the hated people.
Because I think Riley was shocked. Again, I didn't see a lot of it. That's kind of when I started going on live feeds.
Okay.
Is when the whole like Riley stuff was going on.
Yes.
And I was like, what? Because I kept seeing TikToks about it. And I was like, I need to start watching the live feeds.
Yeah.
And so I did. And then that's when I got sucked in. But I heard, same thing. He came off and was just shocked that people thought this way about him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I came off and I was shocked hearing the things. I mean, he wasn't my favorite person in the house. Obviously, I'm sure you guys saw. I was trying to get him on that block.
Yeah.
I was pushing for him on that block that week he went home on Rachel's HOH. But he wasn't that terrible of a person. We just never vibed.
Yeah.
But like I didn't mind him. Like he was a bit obnoxious for sure. He acted like younger than my brother. My brother's 18.
Oh my God.
But yeah, he was very loud, obnoxious.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if they showed that, but
Not
apparently he got
really.
an amazing edit. I've been seeing that on live.
Who did?
O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently they were working overtime on that edit. Like
Which is crazy because I'm like, I wonder why they want to protect some people or like, I wonder what their like rhyme and reason is for that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, because allegedly, not even allegedly, it did happen. My parents told me because they, I guess, were avid live feed watchers.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted to trip me so I could trip and fall and hit my head or something crazy. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to vote for him. Yeah.
So he wants you to trip and fall and
I
hit
was
your head.
literally like, okay, I see why America hates him, because that is it's just a game.
I can't believe Catherine still, like when they were like, yeah, we're hanging out. I was
she like loves that man.
What?
Yeah. Her family hates him though.
Yeah, but I knew that because I think her family was like advocating for her sake, I guess, for him to go home because they didn't like the way he was treating her.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, I saw them at like Buffalo Wild Wings.
What?
Yeah, like 2 days ago in LA. Yeah, they're like super, they love each other.
Okay,
I was
wow.
like, to each its own.
I
asked her if she was okay for America. She said she's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is up to her.
It's up to her.
I like that the world was looking out for her, but also I feel like you probably feel like you're a robot just on repeat because probably the same questions over and over and over again. And I know what those like media routes are like, but I'm like, I would not be doing my job if I didn't ask what you thought about the cheat mans. Like I'm just like, because to us at home, I actually, Vinny from the beginning, I was like, I'm rooting for him. He was actually in my final like 3 picks.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. He was in their picks. Yeah.
He seemed like a really like sweet, normal guy. And then obviously we saw that relationship do whatever it was doing. But I'm like, I respect that, like, okay, Morgan, like they swear that this was a platonic relationship. Like, but, and you're definitely crossing boundaries.
For sure.
Like there's definitely, I watch the live feeds. I'm like, do they know what we're seeing?
Yeah.
Like there is some serious like affection, rubbing, touching, like kissing on the forehead, like sleeping in the same bed, the cuddling.
For 2 weeks.
I'm like, you can be best friends.
Yes.
But I'm like, and I'm not here to judge how you are best friends with somebody.
Yeah.
But if I knew a guy had a girlfriend at home of 7 years, I would not touch him.
No, me neither. With a 10-foot pole, actually.
With a 10-foot pole. I would keep the hugs to at least 1 second.
Literally, like a normal,
just a normal hug.
Yeah, just a normal hug.
But they're like holding each other and so do you know where, because Vinny kind of like disappeared.
Oh, I know he's like, yeah. I like tweeted, I was like, I want everybody to be okay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course. You're allowed to, also we're allowed to not agree with certain things.
Yeah.
And still not want them to like get hate online and like 100%. Bashed into,
100%.
Like I laughed so hard that you called them, I was 6-1 no crybaby. Like I was like, yes, like, cause that's funny.
It's funny. I was like, it wasn't like a mean, like,
he said
I
something
hate
first.
Oh, all the time. Like, I lived in that man's head rent free.
But that's funny because you were playing that part so well.
Yeah.
That people really did think, like, how is she making this far? How is she here?
Totally.
Because your acting was so good.
Totally.
So
I'm like, agencies book me. No, yeah.
Truly. Do you think you'll get into, like, doing anything like that?
I would love to. Yeah. I would love to. I would love to do, like, traditional acting. I mean, obviously, I've been asked about, like, would I do other reality TV shows, which I totally would. I'd do, like, maybe, like, Traitors or, a lot of Big Brother people do that, or, like, Amazing Race, like, things like that.
Actually, Big Brother. Yeah, Amazing Race, Traitors, and what's the other one? The Challenge.
The Challenge, yeah, which I don't know if I do the Challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, I have been all about Audible lately, especially, I don't know why, but their romance collection. I love that no matter what mood I'm in, there's just always something that totally fits. And some days I'm just, vibing with a little modern rom-com, if you will, like anything from Ali Hazelwood or Lily Chu that's smart and funny. And then other days I want a little drama, a little fantasy. So I dive into Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I'm only on the second book, but I actually prefer listening to it. It's packed with steamy, swoon-worthy moments that totally sweep me away. Listening to that series, I just feel like it's the perfect way to escape. Maybe that's why I really like listening. I feel like I escape whether I'm cooking, driving, flying, just winding down. And what I love about Audible is just how easy it is to listen anytime, anywhere. The app fits right into my life. No heavy books to carry around. Just my favorite little stories ready whenever I am. Plus, they have thousands of titles across from every romance style you can think of, from sexy billionaires to dukes, hockey players, my personal favorite, and even love in other realms. So here's the best part. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Vine. That's audible.com/Vine.
Okay, Vinos, fall is officially here. Yoo-hoo! Vacations are winding down, the weather's cooling off, and it's cozy gale season. That's how I say girl. And you know what that means? I'm living in my Bombas. I'm not even joking, actually. These are hands down the most comfortable socks and slippers I've ever put on my little dogs, my feetsies. Here's why I'm obsessed. Bombas uses the softest, most dreamiest materials like merino wool that somehow just keeps you warm when it's chilly but cool when it's not. They've got these Sherpa-lined slippers that make leaving the house feel optional at best. And let me start you on their socks. I feel like I've talked about their socks so many times, and I truly mean it. As soon as I put them on, I feel like this was years ago. I instantly understood the hype. And the very best part, for every single item you buy, Bombas donates one to someone experiencing homelessness. Over 150 million items have already been donated, which is just incredible. Plus, they've got this happiness guarantee, so if you're not 100% in love, they will make it right. So, Vinos, do yourself a favor. Head over to bombas.com/Vine and use code VINE for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/Vine, code VINE at checkout. Has anyone from past seasons of Big Brother slid into your DMs?
Yes. A few, yeah.
Like, are you interested in any of that?
You know what? I don't know. I did hang out with someone from a previous season. You did? Just like a chill thing. Like, we went to a bar, like talked for a long time. Yeah. He was cool.
Can you say who? It doesn't mean you hooked up with them. You were just going, I'll bleep it if you want me to.
Okay, can you bleep it?
I'll bleep it. I promise.
Okay. Oh. Do you know who that is? Yeah, we hung out for like 5 hours. Like, he came to my hotel and we talked in the lobby after the bar closed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's so cute. He's cute. Jury strategy to me is always such a wild concept. Yeah. But the jury vote, I feel like it's always tricky. So when you were preparing for your final speech.
Yes.
Were you like, I am going to mic drop this so hard? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because when you're going over it in your head of like how to prepare, because you can't write stuff down in the house, right?
No pen and paper, nothing. Straight off the rip.
You're just remembering all the things that you actually did behind the scenes that people didn't realize.
Yep.
And off the cuff saying it. Because you were like, I have shit to get out there. And Julie had to be like, okay, you have your time. But you're like, nah, I got it all.
I know. People are like, you were talking fast. I'm like, on purpose. Because I knew they said we had 90 seconds. Yeah. And I knew I had way more to say than 90. So I was like, I'm just going to like talk as fast as I can while also being coherent. Very hard to prepare a speech when you don't have pen and paper though.
No.
Dare I say.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my gosh. I had to just start remembering points, like key points I wanted to say, and then create like a Venn diagram in my head of like what I need to say and what points I need to hit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I always wonder that too. Like when you guys are doing, because production comes over the speakers and like talks to you guys sometimes, right?
Yes.
Wait, carry me. Hold on.
Isn't that insane?
Actually, that's crazy.
Really bad. I think I might be down to like one.
Knock it off.
my god. That was intense. You cannot have fun with this. No, like no fun.
I know they were getting mad at you for certain things. Like, what was their one thing that they said? It was like,
cool out or chill out. Or wait, which one? Which time?
it was when you were trying to nap and they wouldn't let you. And you're like, what's the point?
They showed this.
And you're like, what's the point? The mastermind's going to do something anyways. Like, I can't. And they were like, it said something like nasty to you.
Yeah, it did. I think it's to like cool it out, or this is why we can't have nice things or something crazy. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
I know.
It's like the big brother voice coming over the speakers and saying something, but
we were so fed up in there though.
I would be too. The mastermind thing was so stupid.
I agree.
I agree. So dumb.
Rachel would not have gone home that week if that did not happen.
I thought, let me tell you how crazy I went when she went home. I'm going, okay, she's the mastermind. She's going to come back. This is the twist of the season.
Stop.
She's always in red. She's wearing a key on
always in
her.
red.
She's wearing a key on her neck, and the mastermind has a keyhole in his head, and she's sneaking things. She's the mastermind, and she's going to come back, and that's going to be the whole thing. I did not think for a second she was done with that game. Mm-hmm. It was nuts.
Yeah. I was hoping she'd come back, but then I had to pack her things. I was like, she's not coming back.
Oh, yeah, she's not coming back.
I had to pack all of her things.
Oh,
Rachel Riley has a lot of things. It took like me 2 hours to pack her
She's
stuff.
so eclectic. She's got
she
so
is.
many little hats and
everything.
bows and frills and gloves.
jewelry, everything. You name it, she has
She
it.
has it.
She has it, along with her little Jimmy Choo shoes.
Oh my gosh.
She has everything.
She's
Yes.
a hoot.
She's a hoot. I love Rachel. Oh my gosh.
I was devastated when she went home.
Me too.
I was like, and I get mad when people don't like her because I'm like, how could you not?
I know. But you know what? To be fair, I heard that her edit was not good this season, which that is not Rachel Riley's fault.
That's honestly, I really fell in love with her from the live feeds.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's the most lovable. I'm like,
She's so sweet.
a girl's girl, like a girl's girl.
Yeah, she really
through
is.
and through. An empath, a true empath. When
That's
I was
what
on
I
the block,
saw on live feeds. I was like, this sucks because you really, and I think that's what I get confused on what is shown and what's live feeds because I watch both.
Yeah, because you watch both.
So I'm like, what? But I always wanted to hear like when you guys, well, they won't show this on live, but when you guys are coming down to do your like speeches, like you either put the key on and you're doing the whole thing with the box. Like, do they come in and say, or on the speakers and be like, okay, now say this?
Yes. They'll be like, this is the veto meeting, and then you repeat. Yes. They're like, repeat after me.
Yes, that's what I thought.
They do that.
Because I'm like, and do they tell everybody like keep a serious face?
Yes.
Because that moment is always like everyone's so serious.
Yes.
And then you could tell, because I'm like, I wouldn't remember what to say. I would have to have, I was like, do they have an earpiece or is over the speaker?
It'll come on the speaker, but then if you want to say your own 2 cents, that is on you.
Okay.
So like if they want to be like I remember Vinny's week when he put Malorn on the block, he was like, he said something not good, but he just was like
not good.
mumbling and grumbling, and then that was it. But that's his own thing, like his own words.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are other production like tidbits that people would be like, oh my gosh?
Oh, well, we get music every morning. I don't know if you guys know that.
What kind of music did you get?
We got all kinds of music. Like it would change every day. We listened to 3 songs. So it'd be like, good morning, house guests. It's time to wake up. And then they play 3 songs very, very loud. And then you're supposed to get up and change your body.
Oh, okay. So they obviously don't show that on the live feeds.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not sure if they did or didn't. Probably not because of copyright reasons.
But
they play good songs sometimes.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
sometimes
fun.
it's like Rihanna, Beyonce.
And when you get it, like when people got head of household, they could pick what they wanted to listen to?
Yes, you could have an album and you had a little iPod. It was like very OG, old school.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think your biggest aha moment was when you were like my strategy is working?
Ooh.
Was there a moment you remember?
Probably early on, though.
Really?
Probably like week 5 or 6, when people were straight up to my face, like would say things.
Yeah.
Because they didn't think I would pick up what they're putting down. Like they would accidentally spill, that was sort of what I was talking about in my speech. Like they would accidentally spill information because they generally thought it was dumb. And so they would say things and like say other things like that I could tell they didn't mean to say.
Yeah.
For instance, with Ava, like this was when was Mickey's HOH? Week 4. Okay, so this is around week 4.
Yeah.
I had been hearing grumblings, and I also, granted, not even just hearing things, I saw during the, this was when it was the Will Adrian vote.
Yeah.
I saw during the 2 minutes that we have in between when you vote to evict, Vinny, Zach, and someone else, maybe Keanu, were like huddled and they were talking. And I'm like, what is there to talk about? We already know what we're doing. The votes are already in.
Right.
Then I saw, because Ava was sitting right next to me, I saw Zach give Ava a look like, aka like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And then Ava turns to me and she's like, we're still keeping Will, right? And I'm like, yeah, nothing's changed.
Right.
So my attorney light bulb was like, something is not right here. I feel like they were trying to flip the vote. My gut told me that. So I went to Ava and I use reverse psychology, and was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Zach and Vinny were trying to flip you on the vote. And she goes, I know, right? I can't believe it. And just so you know, Ashley, I was never going to do it. Like, I never was going to be the one to flip the vote. Like,
did she?
She didn't.
Oh, she didn't.
But at the last minute, she didn't.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what was the one where you went in? Did you know you couldn't come back and change your vote, or was that part of...
No, I didn't.
That part was so funny to me. When you guys you're like, oh wait, actually no, I changed my vote. And she was like, nope. And then you left.
I didn't hear the no. So I genuinely thought my vote did not count for like a good 20 minutes after the show until they pulled me into the diary room and were like, so you know your vote counted? I was like, it did. I already told people by then that I wasn't the vote. So I had to just stick with my lie. Yeah, I got away with it scot-free.
Wait, another moment that I was like, ooh, I love when the fourth wall breaks, which usually that's easy to do in your show, but this wasn't because it was live when... I can't remember who had just gone home. Ava, I think. Okay. And you guys were like, oh, she was an alternative or an alternate or something. Alternate. What does that mean? Because because then you were like, I think we're still on live TV. And then they're like, oh, there goes her photo. Okay, moving on. And I was like, So what does that mean, an alternate? Like, she maybe wasn't going to be in the house.
Exactly. So every season they have like, I don't remember how many, maybe like 3 or 4 alternates.
Yeah.
And they fly to LA. They do all of the filming, like all the things you saw in episode 1, like your hometown or whatever. Yeah. But they're told that they're an alternate, which means unless somebody else drops, you're not going to be on the show. But they always have alternates because sometimes things happen, like whether it's
so did someone
STD
drop
testing or jobs, like something didn't go through. Yeah. And she found out 2 days before we left. Like, as in, like, we left for the house. Because we were in the hotel for 12 days.
12?
12. No phone, no nothing. 12 days.
I thought they do 3 on The Bachelor, and I thought that was bad. Yeah.
No, it's 12.
Oh my gosh.
12
Can you go
days.
to the gym?
No, you can't leave the room. We only left for like press and stuff.
So they're like starting the paranoia early.
Early. And so she found out 2 days before. Vinny was an alternate for last season, we found out.
He was?
Yeah.
Did you get to nap a lot in the house?
I napped a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I
got in trouble for it a lot. You're not supposed to nap 10 to 10. You have waking hours.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'd get yelled at a lot, but they just kind of gave up as the season went on because so many of us were nappers. Like, everybody was a napper, basically.
I thought you were allowed to nap.
No, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. you're supposed to be up for content.
Who do you think the toughest competitor was?
To beat in competitions or to beat in the game?
Game.
Morgan's definitely won.
Yeah.
Honestly, Will had an amazing social game because everybody liked him.
Yeah.
So though he didn't win competitions, he was the most likable person. He was well respected, for sure.
That makes sense.
See, Keanu has just such an incredible story.
Yeah.
But I don't think it shows on the shows. His reads were so off in the game.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, he didn't know what the heck was going on in the game.
Really?
Like, he thought he did though, which was funny, but his reads were way off. He's admitted it though, so I can say it now. Okay. I wasn't gonna say this on anywhere public because I actually do like Keanu.
Yeah.
But he actually posted on his story because he's watching the show back. Yeah. And he said, wow, my reads were totally off. He was like, I was trying to tell you the whole game.
Yeah, because he said something like, I saw in his story, he said something like, seeing what the other house guests actually thought about me, and I was like, ooh, who's he talking about?
Oh, I wonder, because he's watching the show back.
Yeah, that's what I would find the hardest watching back, because I'm like, people are gonna talk behind my back.
Yeah,
and I would have such a hard time with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why I posted the thing of Vinny. I was like, dang, I'm really living his head rent free. Like, we didn't vibe, but I was not thinking about that man from dusk till dawn. Like, I was like on the flavor of his mouth. Like, it was crazy. Yeah. But Keanu, I'm trying to think. So Keanu, what surprised me the most was Kelly. I saw some comments that Kelly made about Keanu. Oh. And Keanu really liked Kelly. Like, he really, not like that, but just as a person, like, he really had her back through and through every single week. And hearing the comments she made, like, she said, he's scary when he has his hair down.
So she said?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Someone tagged me in the video.
So I wonder if that's what he's talking about.
And I was like, that's kind of crazy to say.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know if that's a microaggression or just straight up ignorance.
It's one of them.
I'm like, saying someone's scary because they have their hair down is kind of insane.
Yeah, it is.
Someone who's been nice to you the whole, he defended, he was a Kelly defender. Like, none of us liked Kelly. No offense to Kelly.
Yeah.
Like, because she would just say some obscure things. Like, she made a joke to Will about Viagra, him needing Viagra. No, like, she said some really absurd things in the house.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
But Keanu always had her back.
Really?
So seeing the things, like how she felt about him for real, I was like, this feels kind of nasty. Yeah. I don't know. It feels like more than game to me.
I wonder, I'm like, why I think Paul from Friendship Paul from other
Friendship
seasons.
Paul.
I'm like, he made a good point. He's like, why are they not doing reunions? Because
They so
it's
should.
like you
There's
win,
so much tea.
the confetti comes out,
And that's it.
then it's it. It's like, then we have to get you on interviews and like tune into all these interviews. But it's like, do a reunion.
No, they should.
Yeah.
Like, pull Andy Cohen. Like, I saw him. He was talking about it with Julie Chen the other day. I'm like, get him on there.
Who had like the quirkiest personality that drove you nuts? Like, what were the quirks in the house?
Kelly.
Like, was it? Yeah, she even said on her exit interview, she was like, I'm obnoxious. Like
Extremely.
I was irritable. Like I am irritated
Extremely.
people. Yeah.
Extremely.
Was that gameplay, do you think? Or do you think that's just who
I
she
don't
is?
know who Kelly is. I'm sorry. I am like confused as a loop. Like, I'm telling you, I saw her like in the game and her game made no sense, which made me be like, 'cause at first we thought she was a secret super fan.
Yeah.
But then when you looked at her game and the things that she would do,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
like,
like
no.
she was trying to stay that last week next to like Lauren and Keanu.
Yeah.
And she straight up told Morgan, or no, she told Vinny, who's Morgan's number one, that she was gunning for Morgan.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Morgan wanted to keep Kelly until that point.
Yeah.
Like, girl.
Yeah, she
What?
definitely is not a super fan.
No, and then her jokes were just so, like I said, the Viagra joke, like I don't know, she made a joke to me because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, I've loved this experience. I'm so excited to like see my family soon. And I can't believe you have 15 days or like whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, if you want to see them so bad, you could just go home.
Oh.
I said, girl, don't you need my vote this week?
Yeah, she wasn't picking up what anyone was putting down.
No.
Interesting.
It was very interesting, but she was really sweet and lovely after the show. Like, I saw
Yeah.
her at one of the parties and she was nice. But then again, a lot of people who weren't nice are nice now.
Of course they're nice
So,
now.
mm,
Of course
I don't know if
they're
I'm
nice now.
buying it. So
Yeah.
I don't know who Kelly is.
That's interesting.
Yeah, she was an interesting character and she was very quirky.
Yeah.
And very strange. She had a bug addiction.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, what? And she was like talking about where she hides them. And I was like, that's...
Yeah, she joked about putting a bug in my food one time. Yeah, my parents said they watched the live feeds and they were like, she made a drink for me during Have Not. And my parents were like, don't drink it, Ashley. I don't trust it. I don't know.
Wait, so being a have not, they don't really show the competitions and like stuff that you do. How do you decide who's a have not now?
So I fell off the wall. I was the second. So the first three people, so me, Morgan, and Will were have nots that week because we were the first three to fall off
And
the
you
wall.
literally have to take cold showers.
Cold
and
eat the slop. Yeah, I barfed like 8 times.
No.
So I had to like go on a fast for 48 hours until it ended. Yeah. Because I couldn't, my body was rejecting it. Whatever was in there. Mickey threw up. I mean, it was like, yeah. It wasn't good.
Ew.
Morgan was struggling. She didn't throw up, but she was really starting to struggle. I don't know if they showed Vince. Vince was like damn near dead on the couch. Like,
Really?
yeah.
From the slop? What's in it?
Because one, it's not enough food. So it's like you're hungry.
yeah.
But then like it's supposed to be very nutritional, but it's very like dense. It tastes like stale oatmeal or something.
Oh my
like
God. And
it's
you
hard.
do that for what, 5 days?
No, 7.
It actually is 7 days. Yeah, no, I would lose my
It was
mind.
awful. Yeah.
What is like the grossest thing that happens in that house?
All the rotten banana peels and apple cores.
and it's
Actually,
just, like,
no, the
ants everywhere?
toilet.
The toilet, yeah.
A lot of the guys, I won't say which ones. There was a few who just blew up that bathroom.
They don't clean it?
Oh, it was bad. I mean, there was pee on the floor at one time. Like, yeah.
I would
yeah.
lose my mind. That alone makes me not want to do the
Yeah, and I was not cleaning up after those people. I'm like,
No.
I'm sorry. I know people like started complaining about me in week 5 for not cleaning up after everyone else, but I'm like,
Why would you clean up
this
after
is not
everyone
my
else?
house.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Why would you
Like,
clean up
I'm
after
squatting.
everybody?
No, yeah.
squatter.
This is not my home for all. No.
Oh my gosh. Did you ever intentionally throw a comp?
Yes.
You did?
I threw the double eviction.
The double
ball
eviction.
rolling one. Yeah, the one at Kimberly Coast. Yeah, I was accidentally doing good. I genuinely wasn't even trying to do good. And then I accidentally kept landing ball after ball in the thing. And I was like, oh no. Because I was looking around. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know I would have nominated Lauren and Keanu.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if either of them won the veto, which that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Keanu won the veto. But I was thinking if either of them won the veto, I have to show my cards. Because my only options were Morgan, Vinny, and Ava.
All right, I said this on my Instagram story the other day about how my skin just totally flips when fall hits. It's like summer routines gone, dry air, hello, chaos, yes. And that's why I absolutely love Dime skincare, body care, beauty, and viral fragrances, all clean, effective, no weird ingredients. I'm really obsessed with their hyaluronic acid serum because it feels like my skin just like gulps it up. Not even drinks, it gulps it. And the TBT cream, I've used that for a long time. Their clean retinol alternative. It keeps skin soft, smooth, and fall ready without over drying. We have to talk about fragrances. So Dan Le Bois You've probably seen it all over TikTok. Kind of smells like fall in a bottle. Just warm, woodsy, cozy, basically everything that I want to smell like right now. Everything Dime makes is vegan, cruelty-free, totally transparent, no toxins, no hidden junk, just formulas that actually work and make me feel good about what I'm putting on my skin. So head to dimebeauty.com and get 20% off your first order with code podcast20 or shop Dime at Amazon and Ulta. Your fall routine will thank you. Okay, we're going to get real for a second. You know that one friend who always has it together financially? Like they budget, they coupon, they somehow manage to go on trips and still have a savings account. Yeah, well, that can basically be you when you switch your car insurance to Progressive. You're suddenly a fiscal genius, a money magician, if you will, maybe a responsible queen. So here's the tea. Progressive gives you discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more, which basically means your dollar stretches further. So instead of wasting money on overpriced insurance, you can spend it on, I don't know, wine, cozy slippers, whatever makes you happy. And their customer service is so legit. They're there when you need them, so you're not left stressed and stranded. So head on over to progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations. Do you ever forget that the cameras are on?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like that would, yeah.
I've never watched live feeds in my life.
Oh.
So I had no idea they show us. There was like a scene of me in my bed and the bed cam was on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And I was like talking because I was like going over my speech and I was like, what the hell? I did not know that those cameras are on no matter what. Like me checking out my teeth was like a viral meme. I'm like, I had no idea.
That's another thing I think about if I was in the house, because I'm like, I'd be plucking chin hairs and like doing just like the grossest shit. And people would be like, oh, like, and I'd forget. I feel like I'd forget that the cameras were on.
You forget very fast.
I already forget cameras on when I'm doing anything with cameras around.
No,
so I'm
same.
like,
I like already started spilling tea to you and I'm like, wait, can you actually put that out?
that's, yeah, which I will, anything you want. Did you guys ever do any like fun pranks or inside jokes that developed in the house?
Oh, there was like a Jeeves thing. I don't know if they showed that. It was like Morgan and Jimmy were like being the butler and like, yeah, that one was really weird. They probably wouldn't have shown that though.
Yeah.
Kelly played pranks on a lot of people. Like
Really?
she would put stuff in Keanu's drink and then you drink it and be like, what is this? Yeah.
What,
but
you
I
guys-
didn't play too many pranks.
You guys, when you got your like HOH package, do people like, I would really want wine. Could you?
Yeah,
like,
I wanted Moscato, but I never wanted HOH till the end. But that's okay. That's the only one that mattered.
so you couldn't order that for in the house, only if you were Big Brother.
If you were HOH. Yeah. You could order like a drink, but we would get wine like every few weeks.
Oh, that's
But just
nice.
like 2 bottles for like the whole house.
And did everybody want some?
Every single person.
Yeah.
Besides, Keanu actually is not a big drinker. So
Okay.
towards the end though, he did start drinking. Probably
Yeah.
because it's like there's nothing else to do. There's
Right.
6 of us in the house.
Yeah. It's,
But before that, he was not a big drinker.
also, I feel like everybody's probably asked you this question, but what is your plan to do with the $750,000?
Yes, I know. I keep getting that question, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'll invest a lot of it. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a good amount in a trust.
Yeah.
To try to, whether it's like an index fund or whatever, to try
Yeah.
to spread out my money and like invest it. I'm really good with money, being that I'm a lawyer, so I don't plan on changing my lifestyle. Like I'm gonna live within my means.
Yeah.
Granted, I had a decent lifestyle before. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
Right.
like I have a nice New York apartment. You know what I mean? I had a great job. I was working at a pretty big firm.
Totally.
But I don't plan on doing that anymore.
don't.
I know I want to like do the entertainment thing fully now. I want
Good.
to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
I definitely use the money to kind of like sustain my lifestyle while trying to get jobs, whether it's like TV hosting or something. I don't
Yeah.
know, like whatever.
Totally.
I want it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Acting,
should.
singing,
You should
commercial
oh, yeah, 'cause you
modeling.
did theater.
Yeah, I did theater. So yeah, I like plan on talking with Frankie because I met Frankie Grande through
Love
the show
Frankie.
and
Yeah, 'cause he was a
followed me.
mastermind.
Yeah, yes, he was a
That's so
mastermind.
funny.
He was there when I won that part 2 HOH. Oh my God, it was
yeah.
crazy.
The part 2 HOH we have to talk about.
Okay.
That was crazy when you both made the same mistake
Same
because
mistake.
that's like the thing about those competitions. Like you just have to keep going in case somebody's like fall over and they're about to win, but you're like, oh, I can't give up now. Like you were
Yeah.
like, I was yelling. I was like, read the cards again.
Oh my gosh, I know.
That was crazy, but that's how you won that.
That's how I won that. I'm telling you though, I didn't even read the card. Like I know they said read the card out loud,
Yeah.
but I was already thinking. I saw the 2-digit things, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be days.
Yeah.
So like I was already going in my head over what the days were, so I could just get some numbers down and like hit the button and try to catch up.
Yeah.
He had like a 25-minute or more lead on me. Like it was like a crazy lead.
25 minutes or more.
He finished the whole thing because I was struggling. I don't know if they showed it to get the last little pin things over.
Yeah.
And that took me a while. He had already finished his puzzle. He already started doing the code by the time I even got a thingy down.
He had a pretty big meltdown.
Huge.
Which I heard that maybe it was a bigger meltdown than we saw.
Bigger. It was pretty bad.
Like I was like a little bit scared.
No, Frankie was scared for his life.
Really? He was like, I saw his face was like
very like frightened.
Yeah.
He also felt bad for him.
Oh, yeah.
But he also was frightened. I mean, so was I. I mean, it was like huge. It was like he's a failure in life. He hates himself.
Yeah, it was
He's
all
like,
coming out.
Like hitting his head. Like no, it was like bad.
no.
Morgan, of course, was like coddling him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was a scene.
Yikes.
It was a scene. But I just remember when I read it because I was like, these are the days. I know that these are the days.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I don't even remember what the card said. Like, I don't even think I read it for comprehension. I just was like,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
taking off to try to catch up. Like I said, 25 plus minute lead on me.
Gosh, that is so crazy that you came back, read it, and then
As soon as I read the card, it was like,
oh my gosh. And
order.
I'm so glad you didn't say anything either. You're like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and I'm just gonna go.
Yes. Oh no, because I couldn't have him win.
And then
Respectfully.
you versus Morgan in the second part, like
Yeah.
that she never loses.
She never loses and only got one question right.
And she only got one right.
Could not, I'm telling you, you guys saw my face. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it because I also was like, it wasn't hard to me. Like I knew the answers.
Yeah, you did. Did Morgan have any idea she wasn't taking her to final two?
That's a good question. See, I genuinely loved and respected Morgan, so I made sure to never really talk about what I was doing.
Okay,
I
good.
always changed the subject to what she was doing.
Yeah.
And I kind of hyped her up like, I'm not going to make a decision. It's going to be you. You're
Yeah.
going to win. You've comped out.
Ah, smart.
Because I didn't want to lie to her face.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I was like, the show's almost over. It feels like an unnecessary lie.
Yeah.
I really did love like Morgan.
Yeah.
And so I just always flipped the subject. Like, so I never had to
smart.
answer it. Yeah.
That's good strategy
Yeah.
too.
I always would talk about her. I'm like, girl, you're the comp beast. I have no chance. I'm second place.
Yeah. Oh. I'm obsessed.
Meanwhile,
How many people asked where your finale outfit was from?
hundreds.
Link
thousands.
it and make all the money.
Yes, it's from House to CB.
Oh yes, I did see that. You said that.
It's from House to CB. I need to like DM them because I'm like, it's apparently out of stock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so many people are like, "Oh my gosh, I need it!" So I'm like, I need to get some kind of brand deal or something with
Yeah,
them
you
because
do.
my pink dress was also from them. That people
Oh
were
my
asking
gosh,
about
yes.
the week
I
before.
already know it. Yeah. Your outfits were fire.
Thank you.
Somebody wanted to know who you talked to the most since finale.
Rachel, Will, and Amy.
Have you met Chocolate Drop?
I have Gwen. I would love. No, I'm
Obsessed.
obsessed and in love with Gwen.
That's awesome.
Like she's actually the best. No, she's everything and more.
They showed his family during the season, and I was like, I'm obsessed with you guys.
They are the cutest family ever, and she is just the best. They bounce off each other's energy. I'm like, goals.
Somebody said, what advice would she give you if you went on BB manifesting?
Ooh, what advice would I give you?
Yeah.
Lay low as much as you can.
Okay.
But laying low doesn't mean not
Floating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It means strategically
Placing yourself.
aligning yourself, planting seeds. I did a lot of seed planting,
Yeah.
which is what got me like, for anyone who says I'm a floater, well, nobody says that on the live feeds, just the people who are casual viewers.
Yes.
I planted seeds since literally week 1, week 2, week 3. I was always planting seeds. I was always 2 steps ahead. Even
Yeah.
like the Ava combustion, I planted that seed because
Yeah.
I was like, when she was going to do her thing, she was telling me all these things that Vinny was telling her. And I said, wouldn't it be crazy if you told Morgan that? And she's like, should I? So planting seeds.
Yeah, planting seeds.
Being
okay.
friendly to
Yeah.
everyone,
I'm pretty friendly.
which I feel like you're like the most outgoing, like friendly person ever.
I'm outgoing until like I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. No,
Yeah.
me too.
And
Me
then
too.
I'm
That's why I
like-
napped a lot in the house.
Yeah,
I'm an avid napper, but also you don't want to be too likable.
True.
Like, which I talked about in my speech. You have to like be a little bit annoying. So like
Yeah.
sometimes I purposely wouldn't fill up the Brita, hoping somebody would notice. Like, oh, she didn't fill up the Brita, and like talk about it. Because like if people
little things like that.
just little things,
Yeah.
like leaving, maybe being like, wash my plate really quick, walking away, taking a while, and coming back. Like just little things to get people a little bit annoyed with you. Because if you're too likable, you're gonna go. They're gonna evict you.
That's true.
But if you create like a mini target on your back, if you're sitting next to someone else, just a micro target, that's what kind of keeps you.
Oh, that's
you
smart. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Lay low, be friendly, but not too friendly, and be a little annoying.
You be a little annoying and
it.
plant seeds.
Who did you have the most unspoken beef with in the Big Brother house, and why was it unspoken?
Ooh, Mickey.
Really?
Mickey. I did not trust her as far as I can throw her.
Got it.
My radar was going off since like week 3. And then once she won, I really did like Mickey though in the beginning. I really, really did. We had like sister energy. But then week 4, after she won the HOH, she acted like it was a damn dictatorship. I mean, she was just talking to me crazy, bossing me around, telling me what to do. And I did not like that. So I stopped liking her. And and I seen clips where she, complain about me. So I guess unspoken beef on both sides.
There you go.
Yeah. And after the show, she's had a lot to say. So
Really?
Oh yeah. She did an interview with Entertainment Tonight or whatever after the show. That's the press that we all get.
Yeah.
And she said she was the only real black woman in the house.
What does that mean?
That's
real.
what I'm saying. And her explanation was even worse. She said, Ashley comes from a 2-parent home and a 3-car garage. I come from a broken family. And not money. And like, first of all, I'm not rich. I just come from, we're middle class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, she didn't even know I had a 3. I've never talked about mine. I was very like low key. So she just made that up. And then she said, I've been wearing a Ritzia all my life.
Oh.
Ritzia hasn't even existed that long. And it's an adult store. Like,
crazy.
yes.
Oh no. Oh, that's disappointing.
I was so disappointed. I thought we'd come out and we'd be friends. Cause even though on a game level, I didn't like respect her game.
Yeah.
I did somewhat like her. Like, there were times I really didn't like her, but there were also times I did. And I was like, you know what? Maybe she's just like BB paranoia and she's like in her head and she'll be out of the house and be a cool girl. And I've seen the nasty things she said. And I'm like, oh, even about Rachel too.
Too bad.
She's talked a lot of mess about Rachel, which I'm like, Rachel actually really liked Mickey in the house. Yeah. I'm like,
that's sad.
She's taking the game just too far, too personal.
Why is somebody asking about Ava drama? Is there Ava drama?
With Rachel, yeah.
Why?
Ava called Rachel.
When? During the season?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess when she was talking to herself. And I guess she did an interview after the show when they confronted her on it. Because I guess the fans did not like Ava after that. Yeah. Because everybody loves Rachel.
Yes.
Like, duh. She has a huge fan base.
Yeah.
And she was like, she was shocked because she didn't think, I guess, it'd air. Because she didn't say it in the diary room. She said it like just to herself, like during talking to the camera, forgetting she's on live. Yeah, she had a lot of nasty things about Rachel and her family.
She really did, yeah.
Yeah, but there's no beef with me and Ava. Obviously, I've seen this thing she said about me the first few weeks, but I do feel like we had a good relationship at the end. Yeah. I think it was authentic. She's DM'd me. She DM'd me last night and was like, hey, like, I know we haven't talked, but like, would love to like hang out in New York if you want to. She lives in New York.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she lives in Manhattan.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So I'll give it a go, see what she has to say. I'm a very forgiving person. That's what, like, this mean girl thing. I literally try to forgive everybody until you give me reasons.
I'm all about second chances, or like, we're in a Big Brother house. It's reality television. It's like plotting against each other. It's a whole thing. So if you prove me wrong a second time outside of the house,
then that's it.
Then we're done.
100%.
Yeah,
that's
I get that. Yeah. Somebody said, why did you wear sunglasses in the shower?
Oh my gosh, the lights. It's like studio lights. It's so bright, it gives you a headache. Like Kelly had a lot of headaches throughout the season from the lights. It is bright.
How did you remain sane and prevent yourself from crashing out like other house guests?
Ooh, I feel like I really just saw it as a game.
Yeah.
You know, like I really was like, I signed up for a game. Yeah. I'm making TV. Yeah. It's not that deep. I also think there were some people in the house that had more to lose. Like, you know, I think it probably helped that I have a law degree and it's like something I can just fall back on. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I could just apply to another job. I don't know. There were some people in there who were really like
banking on it.
Yeah. And so I think because I wasn't, I just saw it as like a fun experience. Like obviously I wanted to win. I was working my ass off to win, but it also, I was like, this is a game. Yeah. And I'm Christian. So I'm very like in tune with my faith. And I'm like, if something is meant for me, it will happen that way. Yes. You know, and I think that's what helped me in the final HOH. I genuinely was not nervous. I was just like so locked in. I don't know if you guys saw me.
You were locked in.
I was locked in because I'm going to give this my best go. If it works out, I'm meant to win this game. Yeah. If it doesn't, I'm not. You know what I mean? I just had so much peace. Like whatever path is meant for me will happen.
Okay. Someone wants you to do house guest superlatives. So who was the funniest?
Okay. Funniest person has to be Will. Yeah. Ava or Jimmy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Messiest.
Ava was the messiest.
Yeah,
for sure.
They showed a moment between you two of her cup when you found like
the moldy.
Yeah, you were like, Ava!
Oh, I was disgusted, shocked, frozen.
That was gross.
I couldn't believe. I'm like, girl, no wonder you fart so much, girl. Like, it's because the freaking moldy water.
They showed that part. That was
they did?
Or was I watching live feeds?
See, I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the show.
I can't remember. Are you going to watch the show?
Yeah, I'm going to watch the show.
Who was the loudest?
Riley, Zach, and Keanu.
And who is the nicest?
Lauren.
Lauren. Yeah, she seems like a little
Yeah,
sweetie.
Lauren was really, really sweet. Not a woman of many words, but when she did have words, very sweet.
Very sweet. Yeah, that's so funny. The Zingbot was so funny. What did the Zingbot say to you?
I was living in Rachel's shadow, and the only thing iconic about me was the shower.
Oh.
I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're like, look at me now, Zingbot.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, if I'm living in her shadow, this is amazing because you manifested for me a win. She's a winner and I am.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you,
and
Zingbot.
like, you were using her as a shield too because she's such a big player.
Such a big player.
Yeah. Did she obviously doesn't care that you were doing that.
No, not at all. Because our friendship was real.
Yeah.
Like we talk. I'm seeing her in December.
Yeah.
Like we are gonna be friends for life for sure. Like bestie for the restie.
Love that.
Like loved her. And I also just loved having her around. It became a thing where it was like, now would I sit in a final two with her? Probably not.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? That would be a $750,000 mistake.
Yes.
But I really did want her to make it as far as she possibly could because I just like being around her, honestly.
Yeah.
It became a point where I was like, okay, there's not many people in this house left that I like on a
Yes.
genuine level. Obviously,
Yeah.
I loved Will. I did like Ava a lot then. I liked
Yeah.
Morgan. And then Rachel, after Mickey left, those
Yeah.
were like my solid four that
Yeah.
like I was like, okay, I like. And then everyone else. Not that I didn't like Lauren. I liked Lauren. She just is not a woman of many words.
She's just so quiet.
She's so quiet.
Yeah. How are you going to rewatch your season? Are you going to do it like on Instagram Live or are you going to just do it privately?
I know. I think people are wanting it on live.
Please do.
Yeah, people are wanting it on live. So maybe I'll do a live or maybe I'll start a YouTube and like have
Yeah.
reactions or something. I'm still trying to figure out the social media world.
Yes,
It's
it's a
just
lot.
it's been crazy. I remember coming out and I was like, okay, 20,000 followers. Cool. Like I
Yeah.
don't have to really be in it. And then it's like tripled or something in
Yeah.
4 days that
Yeah.
I've been out. And I'm like, I think I'm at 80K or something like that.
Crazy.
Which is nothing like The Bachelor. But for someone who's had their life on private.
Yes.
My Instagram was on private my entire life. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
never
crazy.
posted.
Yeah.
So it's weird getting
It's
like
overwhelming.
all the comments and all the likes. And like I went on TikTok live for the first time. I didn't understand how to work it. I didn't understand at all.
That's great.
And then like 6,000 people were on there, and I was like,
And
it was
you
like,
picture
and it was like
6,000 people
5
in a
a.m. in the
room?
morning.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, why are this many people up? Like,
I wonder
going
how many
on?
people, can they tell who tunes into the live feeds? How many people?
I don't know. I've never watched live feeds before.
I would love to know how many people watch live feeds.
Me too.
'Cause if you
apparently
think
it's a
about,
lot.
like-
When I go on Twitter, I see a
It's
lot.
crazy. You guys are literally like getting people are watching you sleep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Until I saw a photo
I
of me
did.
like this.
I
Someone had a
watched
meme.
you
It was like, Ashley's such a peaceful sleeper. I said, what?
That's so crazy that you didn't know that.
No, I'd never watched live feeds before.
Oh my gosh. And nobody told you?
No, that it was 24/7?
Yeah.
No, I thought at least it would go off when we go to bed, right?
That's so funny that you didn't know.
I'm like, no, so they probably saw me getting up to go to the bathroom to pee in the middle of the night. I was like, no, they did. That's crazy.
we watched you pee in the middle of the night. Sorry, I was one of them.
That is so weird to me.
Like I remember waking up and I was like, "Who's snoring beside me?" And it was like Keanu or something, like whoever snored in the house. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm
yes,
still on
Keanu
live
was the
feeds.
loudest snorer.
Thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you so much for having
I'm
me.
so glad. And tell everyone where to find you.
Oh, you guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. My Instagram and TikTok are Ashley Hollis _. So AShleyHollis_. And then my Twitter is like 2 underscores. So Ashley Hollis __ because someone else stole
Double it
Ashley
up.
Hollis under.
That's amazing. Okay, well, everybody go follow her.